Hey guys, how you doing? What I'm going to do today is I'm going to review the Crossfire CF2 rucksack. Okay, so I've just got back in. You can't tell. I took the backpack off, and what basically happened was I've been going on my heavy carries with an old Crossfire ruck, and the guys at Crossfire, which is an Australian company. They're really good. Okay, they sent me a new one, and I got it yesterday and packed it up to 60 pounds, and I've just been on a walk around. They even sent me a super cool hat, which is why I'm wearing the hat. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just take a quick look at it. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, all right, so here's the backpack. All right, CF2. Just take a little walk around. This thing lives on my back normally, and I'll take a closer look in a minute. And then these things here are some of the accessories that come with it. Now, it actually comes with an actual backpack that replaces the lid. The lid just comes off. You can see it just kind of clicks off. Okay, and that's an additional way of carrying weight, or being, you know, you can basically dump the overall pack and then unclip the backpack, put it on your back, and continue the mission, which is a really cool way of doing it. We used to try and do stuff like that all the time, but we used to end up putting the things under the lid, and it was never cool. This backpack, it's actually internally set 37 liters, so it's a perfect like 3-day pack, and you can pack it as small or as little as you need to. This thing weighs like 60 pounds, which I wouldn't want to be doing. That's training weight. I wouldn't really want this to be packed any more than 30 to 35 pounds. But it has the space at 37 liters to get what you need in there, which is including, you know, if it's winter time, then you can get a bunch of, you know, sleeping systems or whatever in there to keep off the cold. Or, you know, summertime, you can get, it does come with additional bladders and stuff, so you can get additional water in there, okay, which could be crucial. So when you're looking at this, so these two pads at the bottom, they fit into your lower back, and then you've actually got this space here, okay, which before the top of the yoke, and this is where, if you're wearing plates, your plate will fit in that space effectively, and these parts here will sit below the plate in your lower back. What I tend to find is it comes with a waist belt system, all right, which I took off because that's my personal preference. But the waist belt system, it just really easily attaches to the side here, and then you've got a waist belt system. Okay, there's a bunch of additional pads and all kinds of stuff that comes with this, buckles, etc. And then what you've got here, these are what they call baguettes. You get baguettes and you get smaller ones called half loaves. Okay, and what they do, you've got like a toggle system on the side. A toggle system on the side of the ruck here. And then you've got the toggle system on the back of this, and that will fit there. So you've got side pouches. Or alternatively, turn this over. Alternatively, on the front, you've also got the same deal. So you get one here, one here, one here, one over here. Okay, so you can increase the capacity like that. What you can do, I mean, I can take the lid, that's opening the lid, and I can actually take the whole lid off. I've got my own water bladder in there, so I've got the lid off. Okay, and as I said, I can replace that with basically a day pack. Okay, and then so I can just do that, unclip the day pack, leave this pack where it is, and then continue with the day pack if I need to move lighter. All right, it's got these compression straps. All right, and then to open it up, okay, you've got this central zip, which is perfect because you can open the central zip. Okay, you can see got my sandbag stuff in there. I've got a sleep system at the bottom. If I needed to get in there, then I can open it from the bottom, okay, to get my sleep system out, kind of deal. These compression straps will zip up or tie up to kind of compress the pack down if you're not carrying a huge amount of gear, but you just want the comfort of it. Okay, in here, I promise you this thing weighs 60 pounds. Sandbag, I got these weights in the side, these little internal pouches here that are in there, and they come off. You can put stuff in them on each side, and then there's a bladder pouch at the back, and all these various these things are in here. So yeah, I'm not bluffing, guys. All right, and then here's a grab handle, etc. External frame, really good external frame, really good bit of kit. All right, guys. All right, so that was like a quick review. I think, you know, this is a really good pack. This is it's a mid-sized version. They do a smaller version, the CF1. They do the CF3, which is huge. Okay, if you can carry, depending what environment you're in. I mean, if you're in an Arctic environment or something, you're somewhere really cold, you can get these bigger packs. You can put your gear in them, all that kind of stuff. I think the CF2 is like an ideal size pack. Okay, so if I'm gonna be moving around with it, I can have it kind of snug down, or I can have it expanded out, including sleep systems and, you know, additional baguettes and stuff, even additional rations, that kind of deal. All right. So Crossfire, it's an Australian company. They obviously make really good packs.